All right, here we go. Are you guys ready to talk about some big books? I'm always ready to talk about some big books. So, this is a book tag. I was tagged by Pat. I think so. And yeah, for some reason, she thought I might like to do a tag about big books. Can't imagine why. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. So, this whole tag is surrounding the idea or based on the theme of like weightlifting and bodybuilding terms, which I think is pretty funny. So this is a tag that came out at the end of 2024. So the first prompt was to show the 10 biggest books on your TBR for the following year. Well, we're already in the following year, 2025. So I will show what are my 10 biggest books off of my 25 books I'd like to read in 2025. And you can go back and watch that video if you want to see what the other books on that list were. But here are the 10 biggest books off of that list. I have already started Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. My edition's 581 pages long at 1,536 pages, and definitely the longest book I plan on reading this year is Clarissa by Samuel Richardson. I have already started it and I'm doing a read along, or at least a casual read along, because a couple of people mentioned they actually want to read that book with me this year. At 912 pages long, I have Vanity Fair. At 992 pages long is XX, which is another book that I started last year and I still need to finish. So hopefully that's going to happen this year. At 720 pages, there is Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell. At 750 pages, I have Q by Luther Blissett. At 900 pages is the Karamazov brothers. I think that's how long this edition is. This edition looks like it's closer to 1,000, but it's most editions, and I have two, are around 900 to 1,000 pages. There's Green Henry, which is 706 pages long. Don Quixote, which is another 940 pages. Yeah, 940 pages. And the last one is The Eighth Life at 944 pages long. So lots of nice chunky books. The next question is, how thick are my books? As in, how thick is the whole stack? I have no idea. So let me stack them up maybe over here and let's find out. Okay, so here's the top of the stack. This all seemed really reasonable until you said measure them. But here we go. Okay. That's about 18 3/4 inches. So, it's a reasonable amount. It's less than 2 feet worth of books. Question number 3 is, do you think you can read them all? Yes, I do. I've counted up the page total, and we'll talk about that in a second. And it is significantly less than the number of pages I read in a year. And in fact, if I read just 24 pages a day, I would finish all of these by the end of the year. And that's not a lot of reading for me at all. So, yeah, I feel pretty confident that if I put all of these on my TBR, I would definitely be done with them before the end of the year. So I turned them around so you could see the lovely spines. But the real question that you probably all want to know is exactly how many pages of reading is this? Well, I did count using the page totals, and it is 8,981 pages. So on average, these books are 900 pages long. In fact, this is the only book that is under 700 pages. So there's that. Question number 5 is, do you even lift, bro? And yeah, it's a prompt to have you lift your stack of books. I can lift it. Whether they will topple or not is a totally different question. There you go. And because it's going to be too difficult to put this down carefully and okay, I managed it. Whoop. All right, and question number 6 or prompt 6 is to tag some people. So I will list the people that I am tagging down in the description box below. Definitely go and check out their channels, which I will be sure to link. These are all people who I watch and most likely I have reason to believe might read big books as well. So let me know if you have heard of any of these books. And if you plan on, oh, there goes Vanity Fair. And if you plan on reading any of these books this year, let me know that as well. And I will talk to you next time before I lose the rest of these.